Few moments in the history of literature have been more romanticised than the summer of 1816, when Lord Byron entertained his friends on the shores of Lake Geneva. They called it the Summer of Darkness. Storms raged, and the surface of the lake shuddered with the force of the thunder.
It does feel ghostly here.
To have a ghost, a man or woman, must have a soul.
You are not the only one here with a soul, Albie.
No, but you are the only person here without one. Percy.
And then, one stormy night, Byron read aloud from Christabel, the Gothic horror poem by Samuel Taylor Coleridge.
There she sees a damsel bright, dressed in a silken robe of white, that shadowy in the moonlight shone, the neck that made the white robe wan. The vision of fear, the touch and pain, she shrunk and shuddered and saw again. Why stares she with unsettled eye? Can she the bodiless dead espy?
It bores me, all this bodily dead and shrunken, shuddering superstition.
Really?
Could any of us write a more thrilling ghost story?
Well.
Mary took the ghost story challenge seriously. Probably she was the only one that did. Here she was, just 18 years old, in the company of these two geniuses. At least, Shelley and Byron thought they were geniuses. So the story that she was to write had to be impressive, enough to make these two great men shiver with fear.
I busied myself to think of a story that would speak to the mysterious fears of our natures. One to make the reader afraid to look around, to curdle the blood and quicken the beatings of the heart. If it did not accomplish these things, my ghost story would be unworthy of its name.
A few days after the ghost story challenge, Mary was to have her famous dream.
When I placed my head on my pillow, I did not sleep, nor could I be said to think. My imagination unbidden possessed and guided me. I saw the pale student of unhallowed arts kneeling beside the thing he had put together. I saw the hideous phantasm of a man stretched out, and then, upon the workings of some powerful engine, saw signs of life.
The morning after her dream, Mary announced that she had thought of an idea. She started writing immediately. Frankenstein himself tells us about the monster's creation, beginning with one of the most famous lines in English literature.
It was on a dreary night in November that I first beheld the accomplishment of my toils. How could I describe my emotions at this catastrophe?
I had selected his features as beautiful.
Beautiful.
Great God.
His yellow skin scarcely covered the work of muscles and arteries beneath. His watery eyes, they seemed almost the same color as the white sockets in which they were set.
Later, I started from my sleep with horror. Cold dew covered my forehead, my teeth chattered, and every limb became convulsed.
Mary was brought up by her parents to believe that all children must be loved and cherished, that the powerful must care for the weak. In this, the key moment of the book, Frankenstein's rejection of his creation is against love and reason. He comes into the world an innocent. At first, Mary describes him as a creature, not a monster. It is loneliness and suffering which makes him wicked.
All night I've been walking up and down in the greatest agitation, listening, catching and fearing each sound as if it were to announce the approach for the demonic corpse which I have so miserably